Hello, boys and girls. Let's do some math. Now, today, why not go back to what I had started a little bit ago? If you have a hat available, put it on, no matter what it looks like. This is our thinking caps. Now that we have them on, let's do some measuring. Now, talking about measuring, when we use non-standard, remember non-standard are things that aren't measured in inches or centimeters or something like that. They are things that we use to measure, right? They're kind of like unofficial measurements. Now, like this, our cubes. We take our cubes and we can measure something like, what do I have? What about a marker? Measure one of these markers, go all the way as close as we can to the top, and then I say it's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's about 7. I don't just want to say it's about 7 because people might ask 7 what? What did you measure it with? Because I use cubes, right? If I just say it's 7 and somebody else measures this in paper clips and they get 4, and they'll say, well, I got 4. And you say, well, I got 7. Well, now we're confused. Somebody else comes in with a ruler and they measure it and they get 6 inches, and then now you have 3 different measurements and everybody's confused. So what we need to make sure we do each time we take a measurement. So I'm measuring this again, and it's going to be, make sure the bottom is lined up, right? So we're getting the correct measurement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what I do when I write it is I would make sure I would put what I measured, a marker, and I would say 7, but I wouldn't, I would say about, and I would say 7, but I wouldn't just leave it at 7. What did I use to measure? Cubes. Right? If you use paper clips, you'd put paper clips. If you used a ruler and it was in inches, you'd say inches. If you used a ruler and it was centimeters, you would say centimeters. Make sure you label it. That's very important so everybody knows what you use to measure, right? Especially if you're using a non-standard unit like cubes or paper clips, something like that. Okay, now I am going to put a couple lines up here. And what I want you to do on a whiteboard or a piece of paper is I want you to put them in order from longest to shortest, longest to shortest. And all you're going to have to do is write the color of the line. Okay? Color of the line is what you're going to write. Longest to shortest, okay? All right. Here we go. Longest to shortest. Write it down. Which one is the longest? Write it down. Which one is in the middle? Write it down, the color. And if you're not sure of the exact color, just make your best guess. And finally, what is the shortest? Okay, so that one's longest to shortest. Longest to shortest. This one, I'm going to have you do shortest to longest. Okay, so you're going to have 2 written down. This one's shortest to longest. And here we go. Shortest to longest. What color is the shortest? What color is in the middle? And finally, what color is the longest? Okay. Now, today in your workbook, I'm going to have you guys work on page 392. There's only a couple problems that are on that page. I'm going to have you do just one. Okay, just number 1. And what you're going to do is draw a crayon. Well, 3 actually. You're going to draw 3 crayons and you're going to put them in order from shortest to longest. Draw a crayon as best you can, right? I'm going to draw a crayon like something like that. And then you could color it in if you want. So you're going to draw 3 of them and put them in order from longest to shortest. Okay, longest to shortest is what you're going to do. Sorry, shortest to longest. I looked at it again. You're going shortest to longest. So you're going to start off, draw the shortest crayon, and then get a little bit bigger, and then a little bit bigger. Okay, I want to see you guys go from shortest to longest. All right, so you have the three problems so far. You're doing you're putting them in order. The lines that I drew, the 2 different ones that I drew. Then you're going to do crayons, shortest to longest. Then finally, with your cubes, because most of us have our cubes. Let's see. Let's take 8 cubes. Can you find something around the house that is about 8 cubes long? If you can, write it down. Okay, this can all go on the same page. Just write it down. Something that is about 8 cubes long. All right? Okay, boys and girls, I hope you have fun with this measuring. All right, hope you're having a good time. That's it. We're just doing a nice short one today. And I hope you have fun. And I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.